What would you do with an extra $800 a month? In this video, I'm going to show you a strategy that I trade live every week with my All Access Pass subscribers that makes me at least $200 a week and has a 95% win rate. This is a different approach to trading. We win as long as the stock doesn't go to a certain area. So the stock can go up, it can go sideways, it can even go down, and we are still going to win as long as it doesn't go all the way through our level. So as long as it stays out of here, we win. It can do whatever the heck it wants to do, just don't go here. That's why we have such a high win rate with this strategy, is because we don't have to be perfect anymore. So if you struggle with direction and perfect timing and having the stock go all the way to your target for you to be able to exit out of the trade and make the most money, this is a perfect strategy for you. So I'm going to walk you through right now the basics of what a credit spread is. If you would like to learn more about what they are in depth, check out the links down below. You can go through all of our option courses and credit spread courses completely for free for a 7-day trial on the link below. No commitments, nothing else asked. Go through those courses, learn these skills, and start making money on your own that way. But in this video, I want to keep it very simple and just kind of give you the gist, general rundown, so you can have an idea of how this strategy works. So a credit spread is basically us saying it's not going to go in a certain area. And that's why we're averaging around a 95% win rate, is because we no longer have to be perfect or even correct, and we're going to win. The hardest part about trading is being perfect. You have to be perfect. You have to get in right when it bounces. You have to get the direction correct. And it has to go all the way for your target in order for you to actually make enough to offset your losses. Well, credit spread trading, it's more of just as long as I'm not completely wrong. So yes, I think it's going to go sideways or up during the next 4 or 5 trading days. And so I'm going to sell something down here. Well, even if I'm wrong and it goes all the way down, as long as it doesn't go past my credit spread area, I'm going to win. So even being completely wrong, you can make really consistent money. And it's been my go-to strategy for years and years and years. When I first started out in trading, my friends, I lost everything because I wasn't good enough to be perfect every single trade. Then I discovered credit spreads. I created specific strategies that I still use to this day. And that took all the pressure off of me of having to be perfect and allowed me to simply go, I have a pretty good chance that this thing's going to go sideways or up. And if it does go down, it's not going to go past this level. So as long as I sell past this level, I'll be able to make lots of money. And it saved me. It got my bills paid and allowed me to be a professional trader even to this day. Learn credit spreads. It's an amazing strategy. And I'm actually going to walk you through this specific strategy and the setup of it right now. As always, my friends, take a second to read through this, pause the video. This is for educational purposes only. I'm just simply showing you what I do. I know the results that I've gotten. I can't guarantee any results. So make sure to trade at your own risk and you understand how this all works. All right, so let's dive on in and let's start with the setup. So first things first, what I want you to do is I want you to label out the expected move for the week using the current Friday's expiration. And I want you to do this at market open on Monday. It's crucial that you do this on Monday right at market open, because that's going to set the biggest expected move for that week. As time goes by, that expected move shrinks lower and lower and tighter. So we don't want to go off of that. We want to know what the expected move is at the start of the week, at the start of Monday. And we use this to kind of help us navigate and mitigate our risks. Again, I'll show you how to mitigate risk and all that stuff over in the All Access Pass. So check out that free trial link down below. But this is at least going to get you started and get you trading this strategy. What I am looking at doing is I want to sell the current Friday's expiration. So again, we're getting in on this strategy on a Monday, and we're going to sell the Friday's expiration. Okay. I then want to identify the 2-hour trend. So there are a lot of specific rules that I go through in the All Access Pass, but here's a quick little rundown. If the markets are making higher highs and higher lows on a 2-hour, we're in a bull trend. If the markets are making lower highs and lower lows on a 2-hour, we're in a bear trend. So we want to identify the trend. I set these trades up live with everyone where you can watch my screen as I do it, ask me questions, and I can show you exactly what is a bull trend, what is a bear trend, what am I looking at doing, what strikes am I looking at selling, all of that. So we do that every single Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern. And then again, that later on that day, Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern, I jump onto a mentor group and answer any questions you have, reteach this strategy, go over a lot more of the slides that you're not going to be seeing here in this video because I don't want it to be too long. and help you on this journey to be able to have you get those results that I'm getting from trading this strategy. So once you've identified this 2-hour trend, what you want to do is you want to sell in the direction of the trend. Okay, so if it's bullish, sell a bull put spread. If it's bearish on that 2-hour, sell a bear call spread. But here's the caveat. If it's overbought or oversold on the 1-hour, you want to sell the opposite. So if we're in a bull trend, but we're overbought on a 1-hour, we want to sell a bear call spread. If we are in a bear trend, but we are oversold on a 1-hour, we want to sell a bull put spread even though the trend is bearish. Okay, so as long as it's not overbought or oversold on a 1-hour, we can go ahead and just sell with that trend. If it is on Monday morning overbought or oversold with extended hours off, we want to go ahead and sell the opposite. So again, it's Monday. We're going to be selling the current Friday's expiration. We've identified the 2-hour trend. We checked to see if it's overbought or oversold on a 1-hour time frame. We've determined if we're going to sell a bull put spread or a bear call spread. So now which credit spread do you sell? I am looking to sell the credit spread that's paying me a 30 cents at the mid with the closest expiration of Friday. So I'm going to go to Friday's expiration and I'm going to look and see which credit spread is paying 30 cents right now at that mid. And you want to do this as a vertical spread, my friends. So please make sure you understand how to get in and out of these credit spreads, because if you do it wrong, they can cost you a lot of money. Paper trade. Don't rush into this too quickly. Take your time, learn it. It's not going anywhere. We do these setups every single Monday. So find the credit spread that's paying you 30 cents and sell this Friday's expiration with the trend based on these rules. This is how I'm achieving a 95% win rate and making easy money. Yes, you can scale this up. I do this strategy and make thousands of dollars a week, but most people are going to be shooting for about $200 profit a week. So let's take a look at the last trade that we did together in the All Access Pass with everyone. So I go ahead and I post these trades that I am personally doing, and I give you all the details of what I'm looking at. So this last trade that we did was selling the 61.15 and buying the 61.05. This is on the SPX. It expired that current Friday, and we ended up doing this one $10 wide. And so you can kind of see on this chart here exactly what it looked like. This is what the SPX looked like when we were getting in, and we sold the bull put spread down here. So we win as long as it stays above this. It can do whatever it wants to do, and will. So rewinding this chart so we can see how it played out. This was our setup that we had going through. We marked out the weekly expected move. We have our credit spread, and all it has to do is just stay up above this level for the next few days. And so fast forwarding this a couple days, boom. By the end of the week, we were able to walk out of here with an awesome win and easy money. We were right kind of for the rest of the week. It came back down and bounced back up. This just went sideways. If you would have bought shares, you'd barely be up. If you would have bought options, you would have been losing because theta's hurting. Selling this allows us to not have to be perfect. We don't care anymore. It can do whatever it wants to do. Just stay up above this level and we will. And as you can see here, Wednesday, July 16th, I posted, we closed out of that credit spread for an awesome. And then after that, we just partied together as a group. And so you can kind of go through and read here some of these messages from our community that's taken this trade and are making actual real money live by learning this strategy and understanding the benefits of credit spreads to be able to just change their life, make money, and paying for their education. So if you're interested in trading alongside of us and learning more about these credit spreads, learning more about the strategy and every detail about them, because by the way, the 5% of the times when they don't work, the downside of credit spreads is they can beat you up pretty bad. And so I actually show everyone the secrets of how I mitigate my risk with credit spreads. So when they go against me, I can still get out of it for break even. That's the stuff that I teach in those Monday mentor groups every single week at 7 p.m. You just need to be a member of the All Access Pass to take advantage of it. So click that link down below, learn about options, learn about credit spreads, and learn this strategy in every detail. And come join me live as I set these trades up. You can ask me questions and we can trade these together so that I can show you how easy it is to click a button and make real money.